Calm down, guys. It's not that difficult. Hey, it's Vegan Tree Hugger, and I had some experiences that I want to share with you. Whether you're a longtime vegan who has experience and might know how to deal with this, or a newbie vegan that is kind of going through the same thing, or maybe you're even a meat eater who is trying to learn how to deal with vegans in the family or vegan friends and how to feed them. And really the biggest thing of the lesson is that it's not a biggie. It's so easy. It's not anything that takes concentration, really. Every single human in the world and the International Space Station eats vegan diets. Everybody eats a plant-based diet. The difference is that many people, far too many, enhance their plant-based diet with dead animal parts and secretions from other creatures. So that's where the change needs to be, and the recognition needs to be. I recently did some traveling, and I didn't have too much problems, but first off, like one of the dinners, oh, well, everybody else has this very simple rice and dead animal stuff, but because I'm vegan, I got this, I don't know what it was, some kind of pasta covered with the strangest vegetables and things all over it, and I don't know. It was really gross. It's like, it doesn't need to be fancy. Just put whatever. And the next night it was rice, but they covered it with mushrooms and other weird things and trying to make it fancy because, all vegans eat bean sprouts and mushrooms and drink green water. And it's like, we're not all alike. We're people. We're humans. We're humans that are eating a human diet, what is meant for us, with our jaws that go back and forth and, our little flat teeth and everything. Rice, pasta, baked potatoes, veggies that are not all gooey and soaked in things, fruit, all of that is wonderful. Grains, anything, that's wonderful. You don't need to get fancy to try and please us. Another thing was breakfast. I actually had really good breakfast. I had potatoes, and I'm sorry, it's so hot here. I am just like sweating. I had a lot of potatoes and a lot of fruit. Freely would have been proud of me. I ate a heck of a lot of fruit. But I really wanted some oatmeal. Problem was, the oatmeal was cooked with milk, cow's milk. Why? If you really want that in your food, put it in your food. But guys, it's pus, it's poison, it's not good for you. There's so much scientific research that shows it is not good for you. It's going to kill you, aside from the fact that it is killing the babies and killing the emotional and mental states of the mothers. And yeah, I wasn't going to get into that at the moment, but really, it's not difficult. I went to lunch at a place that it was a buffet, and hey, they had corn on the cob. Yay, love corn on the cob. The corn on the cob was soaked in vats of butter. You know what butter is? Coagulated cow's milk. Doesn't the word coagulated kind of tell you that, ew, that's not necessarily something to put inside me? Because it's going to coagulate inside you. So we don't need to have things special, but when you're making things, you don't need to put your dead body parts and secretions in everything to make it inedible. Just have simple food. I remember when I was a kid, I ate vegan. I didn't know I was eating vegan. I just did not like the idea of eating meat or drinking milk or any of that, and never got into eating eggs. But I got indoctrinated, taught how to eat meat. Cannot pronounce things sometimes. I got taught how to eat meat and how it is the proper thing to do, and it really isn't. But when I was a kid, my family would make pasta with this huge pot of meat sauce. I mean, lots of meat. You'd see the little puddles of grease sitting on top and everything. Meat, dead animal pieces, grinding up of someone's pieces. Um, but my mom had no problem saying, okay, plain pasta. I was happy. I was always skinny. I was always healthy. But then I learned how to eat meat, and that changed. Not too late to change, though. It's not too late for you guys if you're still eating that, okay? We can all change. We can all get healthy. And there's a lot of animals out there that would appreciate it. But the purpose of this is just to know that it's not a biggie. You don't need to try and make special fancy recipes. We had a friend the other day, we went out to lunch and we had known where we were going, but it turned out when we got there it was closed. So it's like, oh, what do we do now? Because I am super hungry. I am way undercarbed, and she was hungry, and so, a couple places were suggested, and she stopped. She goes, well, I know we have to figure out a place that you can eat that might have something vegan. And I'm like, girl, every place has something vegan. You just have to know how to look for it. And I already kind of searched out the restaurants in our neighborhood. It's like, there's a choice at each one. I'm not worried. And that's the thing is, don't overthink it, okay? Take it simple. Do the right thing. Eat vegan. Eat plant-based. Whatever you want to call it. For whatever reason you're doing it. Whether it's your health, the world's health, or the animal's health. Just so you do it, okay? Because it's what we need to do. And if you're not sure about it and thinking, oh, I don't know how I can be healthy on a vegan or plant-based diet, I have links down below. I have links down below that describe why you can do it, how you can do it, and why you should do it. So take a look. But let's all work together, okay? Let's make this world a better place for everyone, okay? Peace.